This is David B69, and we're playing MLB 2K11 on the PS3. This is episode 38, and right now I'm simming until our next game, and we'll go right into the game in a It's actually an interesting deal. If I was actually playing the season and stuff, I might think about taking this kind of deal.
We've got a good one coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Seattle Mariners. Next on 2K Sports.
One of the great stoppers, the guy who gets a win when you need it most. Today, the starter, Roy Halladay. The home advantage will go to Seattle as they have this game on their home turf. Hi again, everybody, along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. I'm Gary Thorne. Welcome. We're going to see Doug Fister pitch. And as he gets into this Philadelphia lineup, Steve, strategy-wise,
the key for Doug Fister is getting on top of that fastball. When it flattens out, he can get hit. When he has the right angles on it, he has good movement and boring action, and it also makes his slider more effective.
We've got a moment to show you the Phillies lineup. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, a guy who's a former MVP and Jimmy Rollins is a guy that stands out for you. One, because he plays the shortstop position, and he's very athletic and gifted at that position. But what he can do, too, is he's a guy at the top of the order that can hit a lot of triples. And when he does that and he's putting the ball in play and getting on base, his team usually wins.
Play ball! Leading it off, Shane Victorino. And a win for the Phillies last night. And they're happy to salvage a series. They dropped the first two games, ended up 1-3 against the Marlins. Swung on and missed, 0-1. The power bats, they finally warmed up in the latter third of that last outing, and they put the game away.
And that's a huge boost for this club. The fact that you can score runs late in the game and make things happen offensively.
Got a chance to check out the Mariners and how they line up defensively. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, he might be a singles hitter, but what he does is rob extra base hits from a lot of the hitters that he faces. Ichiro Suzuki, unbelievable strong throwing arm, really practices his craft every single day. That's why his arm's so strong and so accurate, but he can go get him with the best of them in the outfield.
So with one down, we'll see Placido Polanco. Look at the lifetime numbers, 280 against the Mariners. That one hit pretty well, but it goes foul off to the right. Polanco again fouling it off. Tried to fool him with a changeup, but it's 1-2.
Got to be feeling good today. Picked up a couple hits in the game last night.
1-2 pitch coming. Strike three. Placido Polanco swinging and missing. He's out of there.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Take a look at what's coming up for the Mariners. This series with Philadelphia concludes on Sunday. They'll go up against the Nationals in Washington. Well, there's some great competition in that set of games. That'll get underway on Thursday night. After that, they try out a National League opponent. The Marlins hosting that one. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. Here's the pitch. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. Good eye by Ryan Howard. Lays off that one, and we're even. And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Nothing doing here in this half inning. So the first chance for the Mariners is coming up. And out on the mound, we've got Roy Halladay. He'll get the start for Philadelphia. Steve, what's he going to use? What's up in his mind today against this Seattle lineup?
Now, Roy Halladay's an absolute workhorse on the mound, very efficient with his stuff. He pounds the strike zone with any pitch at any time in the count, so the hitters have to be aggressive.
Ichiro taking the called strike. Last time out was a loss for the Mariners, and that 3-game set they were constantly having to go uphill. 0-3 they ended up against the Angels. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit. That last one they just could not get on the scoreboard.
Well, they got their hits, but they just couldn't figure out a way to push runs across the plate.
You're out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Ichiro.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Explain this one. Hit it right down Main Street, and he missed it.
Well, the hitters up here are the best of the best, but they're still human, and this is just going to show you that anybody can swing and miss a pitch down the middle.
Gutierrez at the plate. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. Nobody on base, one away. Unable to make contact with the pitch from Halliday.
Well, you're going to manufacture runs. You need to have somebody who can move, and that's what he does. And he gets on base and takes the extra bases as well.
He delivers. That one swung on its line, and that gets down. Gutierrez with a single. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, keep an eye on Miguel Olivo. He's a guy that can shut down a running game, has a great throwing arm. But what he also does, too, if you watch how he plays, he comes up with big hits. He's not a great RBI guy. He's not a great average guy, but he will come up with the big hit when his team needs him the most.
And it's Jack Cuss now. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. Ball. And Halliday misses outside. That's taken for a ball. Oh, Gutierrez stealing. And he's in there at second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. 2 away. Runner on his way to third. Now we'll take a quick look at how Philadelphia lines up in the diamond defensively. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, one of the smartest players in baseball with the greatest instincts I've seen in a long time is Placido Polanco. Change positions, it doesn't matter. He plays them all as well as anyone in the game. Look for him to be a key factor defensively in this game.
Third base, Gutierrez. And Halliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Here's the delivery. Sinker, called strike, now 0-2. Change-up swung on and missed. That will retire the side. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. No runs put up yet here in Seattle. Cleanup batter, you'll have next. Chase Utley leading it off. His team leader in RBIs and great production. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Well, one thing they know they can count on in this lineup is his bat. He has been so consistently good.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
And it's Raul Ibanez at the plate. On the way. Fastball misses away. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. Gutierrez. 1 away. Utley going towards third. Which teams are leading the way in offense? Well, let's have a look. Our State Farm leaderboard. The Braves, number 1. The Reds, second. In third, the Cardinals. Phillies, fourth. And it's the Pirates' 5th best.
The thing you look at is just not one player that's getting it done. It's a whole total team effort. In order to score runs, unless you're going to hit a home run every at bat, you have to depend on your teammates. These guys rely on each other and they trust each other. That's why they're so potent offensively.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, curve, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Now the pitcher has him right where he wants him, on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
A good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact, but when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Francisco at the plate. His numbers in the matchup, 208 against the Mariners. And this is inside, and that hit him hard.
Well, sometimes the fastball just gets on you and you can't get out of the way. No matter how ready you are for the pitch, he couldn't get out of the way there.
And that will bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
Well, Gary, that hit batter we just saw, now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here, and maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled.
2 men on, 2 men out. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Now you watch and see how the hitters react to it. Are they looking for that next pitch down the middle, or they think maybe they got to wait him out?
And the pitcher has to regroup. He's got to settle down out there, not panic, to get back in the strike zone.
And that'll retire the side. Caught by Wilson. He just looks unhittable the way he's working right now. Doug Fister's got it going. Good start for him. And the Mariners coming up next. And in the batter's box, it's Olivo. He's going to start the 2nd for the home team. Holiday with the delivery. Oh my, that one came inside and plucked him. So that brings Michael Saunders to the plate.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Runner on first. He squares around and he gets this one down. Polanco fielding that one. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Outstanding job of deadening the ball right there. He catches the ball on the bat, making it come off very softly and in exactly the spot where he wanted to. Good sack bunt.
1 out with a runner at 2nd. Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
Well, this guy has some great late breaking sink on his fastball. It's his out pitch.
Holiday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2. Even though the hitters know it's coming, Steve, that out pitch you're talking about, with that movement, it's tough to get under it.
Well, that's the issue. The sinker down in the zone. Hitters tend to swing over the top of the ball or top the ball directly into the ground.
Holiday with the delivery. Cutter thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
The 1-2 pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Matt Mangini getting another ball, evening the count. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of 3rd.
Well, he's doing everything he can to stay alive on this 2-2 count. A nice defensive swing. Make sure he just got enough of the bat on it. Hits it foul. Now let's see where it goes from here.
Cutter misses, and it's full, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
The 3-2 pitch. It's fouled off.
Well, that's one right there that you wish as a pitcher he would have just swung over top of it, or it was such a good pitch.
Ground ball, Mangini. Utley fields it, and so Mangini is retired. And a special MLB treat coming up for Father's Day. We'll be watching the Texas Rangers playing on the road. We'll be in Atlanta to battle the Braves at Turner Field. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern.
A chance to watch two good teams matching up in that one, Gary. I'm really looking forward to it.
Chance to drive in a run for Jack Wilson. Lifetime record, 1 for 5 off Halladay. 2 outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. Swung on and ripped towards second. Vaults himself way up in the air to pull that one in. Wow. Now we see a good inning here from Roy Halladay. He emerges from the first 2 innings unscathed. Second inning over, move on to the third. Leadoff hitter Carlos Ruiz.
Number 51, Carlos Ruiz.
That swung on and flied to right. That's one away.
Now a chance here to see where the Philadelphia Phillies sit in the rankings in the National League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also number 1 in hits, a lineup that puts the ball in play, finds holes, and gets themselves on base. A real bonus to scoring runs.
There's one away. Shane Victorino standing in. And he steals off and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. First pitch to Victorino. Got him to fish for that one. 0-1.
I tell you, this makes the game exciting for me. The strategy that comes into play with a guy like this on the bases. I mean, he's one of the best base stealers around.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And this rolls all the way to the wall. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
Well, this could be the start right here that this offense needed in this inning. A nice double right there with only 1 away. This could ignite this offense, and possibly big things could happen.
Placido Polanco at the plate, runner in scoring position. In the National League, top 5 in hits. Fresh count on Polanco. Here's the delivery. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. That's the second out of the inning. Now let's take a peek at which teams lead in the batting average department, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Phillies. Cardinals in second. Third, the Pirates. Fourth, the Braves. And we've got the Marlins ranked 5th.
Well, pretty much top to bottom in this lineup. You're talking about a circular lineup. It doesn't matter where anyone's hitting. They all can put the ball in play. Middle of the lineup's got some pop, but everyone on this team can hit. All the hitting coach does is sit back, relax, and watch this team go to work.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
And here's the pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. Ichiro will field. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. No runs put up yet here in Seattle. Safeco Field. Whoa, what a night to be here. It is beautiful for baseball. Roof open. Halladay with the delivery. Sinker drops in for a called strike.
We throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Spotted by Ruiz. Swing and a miss on the breaker. One down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
There's a ground ball. Ends up foul. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Ichiro, and he's sent down.
79 on the gun, and look at the break on that pitch on K-Cam.
Well, this one was running down and away, but even if he didn't swing it in, it might have still caught the corner.
Yeah, John, that pitch was pretty perfectly placed.
Nothing you can do about it.
Gutierrez at the plate. 1 for 4 in his career against the Phillies. First pitch, here it comes. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1. Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Franklin Gutierrez will need to be careful.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. So 1-2-3 inning for Roy Halladay. He has a shutout through 3 innings of work. And it'll be the Phillies. And it's Chase Utley now. He doubled his last time. The pitch. That one fouled off by Utley. Here's the delivery. And he's on in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going.
Back up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. So Raul Ibanez will come up now.
Now Chase Utley, let's check out the season he's having this year and how it ranks with the rest of the league. 4th in doubles, 8th in RBIs. And as you can see, he's not just a guy to look for contact. He goes up there looking to slug, ranked in the top 10 in the league in slugging percentage.
And a familiar face, familiar place. A different jersey and a different response from the crowd.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
Smokes over there, and he'll maneuver on the bag to keep him tight. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a 2-seam fastball, he had some.
There's a swing and a ball lifted high, deep, down the line and right. Gone! A 2-run homer. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on 1 swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
Now, Gary, looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Now, Gary, Phillies offense looking very strong right now, taking the lead here in this game. Now they want to keep the pressure on and add to the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity.
Up the middle. And there's another one, couple of quick hits.
Now coming to bat.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Here are the teams leading the way in swipes found on our State Farm leaderboard. The Marlins, number 1. Second, the Mets. In third, the Phillies. 4th spot held by the Pirates. And the Nationals are 5th.
Well, anytime you're among the league lead in stolen bases like this team is, you can do so many things offensively. You don't have to give up at bats, so you don't have to see guys trying to bunt a guy over. Let him steal the base and then go to work to try to drive him in. They have so many options to score runs with speed, more so than with the home run. That's what makes it so tough to play against a team like this.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
There's one away, and here's Jimmy Rollins in. In his career, 269 off the Mariners. First pitch on the way to Rollins. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Well, he struck out in every at-bat last night, so he's looking to make a little bit of contact in the game today. That would be progress.
At the belt, the 1-0. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, that was a good pitch, but the hitter, give him a lot of credit. He got his bat on it somehow, and that's what you have to do when you're up there in a defensive mode. Try to put the ball in play, and good things will happen. And Gary, he got the hit there.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a line to left. Out number 2. That keeps those runners at first and second. And 2. Double play. 3 innings to nothing, and now here in the fourth, the runs. The Phillies lead 2-0. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. And Jack Cuss to bat. 0 for 1 thus far. Holiday with the delivery. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. That one goes foul. And that one swung on and missed by Jack Cuss.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
One out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Rollins picks it up. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine, retires another. A chance now to take a look at the Mariners and how they rank in the American League right now. 3rd in triples, 7th in stolen bases, and they ranked in the top 10 in ERA. Pitching a major reason why this team wins games. Pitching and defense the key, pitching particularly.
2 outs and nobody on. Holiday with the delivery. Oh, he loses control of that one, and that got him. So that brings Michael Saunders to the plate.
Number 55, Michael Saunders.
Gary, with this hit batter in this inning, we're starting to see now maybe a pattern forming here that he just doesn't have as good control today.
A runner on first with 2 outs. On the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Problem here, Steve, as we're talking about these hit batters, is when do you make a move as the manager, that judgment call, and has he got it or not?
Well, I think now he's got to watch him. I don't know how much longer they can leave him in.
Grounded to Polanco. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Bats continue to be silenced by Roy Halladay. He keeps the shutout going through 4. He's got some run support as well. We've played 4 full here at Safeco Field.
Stepping up to the plate,
Leading it off, Shane Victorino.
center fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
First pitch to Victorino. Swings a little early that time, 0-1.
He's coming off a game last night where he had 2 big hits, and looks like he's starting to get locked in a little bit.
And with 2 strikes on him, Shane Victorino does not want a K here. And that one swung on and missed by Victorino.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
He just flat missed out on that one, reaching way out, trying to grab that. It caught the edge.
It started out over the plate, and then it started tailing away a little bit. You have to think he'd like at least foul that pitch off.
And it's Placido Polanco at the plate. And one of the top 10 averages right now. Popped way up on the infield. Mangini to field this one. 2 away. Now a look at the Western Division race here in June, courtesy of State Farm. It's the Angels in first, the A's second place, in third the Rangers, and in fourth the Mariners. And it's Ryan Howard now. Base is empty with 2 outs. And now Howard gets set. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike one.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
He swings and nails a liner, and it's through. Credit Howard with a single.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
And that'll give Chase Utley the chance, a runner on. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. First pitch on the way to Utley. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
So patience at the plate, and that patience can rub off on the rest of the lineup. We've seen that with his team, Gary.
Chase Utley not fooled by that pitch. Count is even.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Now Olivo sets the target. You're out. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Chase Utley is out of there. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Philadelphia 2. Seattle nothing. And it's Matt Mangini to lead us off. First pitch on the way. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
But Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. Been only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
It goes foul. Curveball got him, one away.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
All pitchers love that. Those are short at-bats. You get it done in a hurry. It's going to be Wilson now. Lined out last time up. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1.
Oh, he pulled the string on that curveball, took a little bit off, and had him way out in front.
Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Jack Wilson. He'll take a little defensive stance in the batter's box. He got him so far. 8 strikeouts today.
Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, we look at these standings in the Eastern Division, brought to you by State Farm. All-Star break not far off. First place, the Phillies. In second place, it's the Braves. At third spot, the Marlins. Nationals in fourth place. And down in last place, the Mets.
High expectations in Philadelphia this year from the fans and the media, and really from these players. And to their credit, they're living up to those expectations, sitting atop the National League East.
Taps this one foul to the right. And he fights this off, fouls it to the right side. Holiday with the delivery. And another foul ball. Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Line softly towards first. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. He's going to try to stretch it. Now we got a moment here to look at the teams leading the way in ERA. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Dodgers. The Cubs second. In the third spot, the Reds. Fourth, the Phillies. And in that 5 spot, it's the Giants.
Well, how fun would it be to be able to play behind a pitching staff as good as this one that doesn't allow teams to score a lot of runs? One of the best teams in baseball with their ERA.
Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled towards third. And Polanco puts that away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. The Mariners still looking for a run.
Now batting.
Raul Ibanez to lead us off. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Quality, productive at-bats, driving in a run, and then the big home run as well. So their team's winning, and he's been a big part of the production.
First pitch on the way to Ibanez. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Career average, very fine, 369 off Seattle. Here it comes. Swing and a rocket towards short. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. So with nobody out, he's aboard at second after that double.
Uh, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Second base occupied, nobody out yet. And the first pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses, 0-1. Fouled away. Foul! There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. He gets the throw down to first base, and they'll get the out.
That's a great play there by the catcher. When the pitcher throws one in the dirt like that, he's really hoping the catcher will block it, keep it in front, and be able to get the out at first.
Kind of plays that can change the momentum of a game if you don't get that out. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect, 0-1.
Let's see if he can make some adjustments in the game today. Struck out twice last night and got fooled at the plate, so he's got to wait a little bit longer.
2 down here in the inning. Now the runner will have to hold at second.
Jimmy Rollins can beat you in so many different ways in a game, and this is some kind of matchup now.
1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the delivery. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. That'll do it as they put that one away. Doug Fister, he just shut him down. He's got 7 Ks in this game. And the Mariners coming up next. 2-hole to get things started next. And it's Sean Figgins leading off.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
Bottom half of the 6th inning underway. It's an 0-1 count.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Got him. 9th strikeout of the game. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
And they tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
It's Cust at the plate. He's got the second most homers in the ball club. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on, coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And we've got Smoke coming to the plate.
Had a real strong offensive game last time out. 3 big base hits.
One out, a runner on at second base. And the first pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. And the play made by Utley. Time for the State Farm leaderboard. We look at the staffs that have been issuing the fewest base on balls for the month. The Phillies, number 1. The Braves in second. Cardinals third. The Dodgers fourth. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, these teams have a clear understanding that base on balls can come back to haunt a pitcher. They do not give in. They force the opposition to beat them rather than beating themselves.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
That one's high. Holiday doesn't fool him.
Interesting pitch here, going with the cut fastball up and in, trying to run it in to back the hitter off and catch the inside corner. It can be dangerous because if you cut it too much, it ends up out over the plate, and it could go out of the park.
So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. Phillies still enjoying the lead. Leadoff hitter Carlos Ruiz lined out in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
Carlos Ruiz will take. It's a ball. Count is even. Liner towards the hole. The dive, and he's up with it. And he's out at first. What an out. Makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
There's one away. Shane Victorino standing in. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to Victorino. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's 2 gone. Placido Polanco stands in, 2 down. Popped up his last at bat. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. Strike 2. Polanco's got to protect that strike zone.
Now that he's gotten the 4-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Stretch time here in the Emerald City. It's going to be Saunders. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Now here's a slow roller to third. Polanco fielding that one. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. The ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
Fouled off.
Foul!
The 1-2 from Holiday.
2-2.
And he leaves that one alone. Matt Mangini getting another ball, even in the count.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one.
Strikes him out. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Philadelphia Phillies. They wrap up the Seattle series Sunday. Following that, it'll be a road series to play the Cardinals and the guy you can't get out, Albert Pujols, who lead their division as well. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they take on division rival Oakland. Great series there. Runner at first with 1 down. Holiday with the delivery. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1.
You go with the big breaking ball away. It's exactly where you want to go. Set up hard in and go soft away. Nice pitch.
Over to second for 1. And they get it. They turn 2.
Well, if I have to predict what's going to happen the rest of this game, I'd have to say he's going to continue doing what he's doing because he looks strong, he looks sharp, and they don't seem to have a chance against him so far.
Seattle's still hoping to put something up. It's Ryan Howard to lead off. He had a single in his last time up. He delivers. Swings a little late that time. Strike 1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here. He got him. That's 9 Ks now.
Oh, you take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
Ball! Utley will take it up high.
Well, that 2-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Lined up the middle. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job.
We've got a moment here to see Chase Utley's numbers from last month. 4th in doubles, 10th in hits, and he also has the ability to hit for a high average, ranked in the top 15 hitters in the league in batting average. That's outstanding.
So now, Raul Ibanez batting. Utley, your runner at first base. And here's the first one. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out, we might have a souvenir.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
Has been nothing short of overpowering today. 10 strikeouts with that hard fastball in the zone.
And we're going to see Brown here. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a liner. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance.
Now batting for
The Cardinals, number 1. The Braves, second. In 3rd, the Padres. 4th, the Phillies. And in the 5 spot, the Rockies.
Well, some tough lineups right here to pitch against because a lot of power threats throughout the course of these lineups, and they look for a pitch they can drive, and when they get it, they can take you deep.
2 men on and 2 men out. The first pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that's out number 3. And so Doug Fister heads to the dugout. And he's looking like a power pitcher today. Lots of swings and misses. Now, here are the Mariners. It's going to be the home half of the 8th. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. It's Ryan at the plate. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive out of play down the right side. Holiday with the delivery. 0-1. Good hard cutter in for a called strike.
Well, holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary, and I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
He fouls that one off. One-two pitch coming. I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2.
Well, it's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
This one's grounded near third, foul.
Well, you know, when that pitch left the pitcher's hand, he had him set up for that pitch inside for the big strikeout. Great piece of defensive hitting right there.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And his throw gets him one away.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going, and I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice. This is an outstanding effort.
One out with Ichiro up. Lined out last time up. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And Ichiro looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Ichiro grounds it. Utley fields it. And that'll sit down Ichiro.
Now, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank. But the adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
And Milton Bradley to bat. Base is empty and 2 down. Unable to make contact with the pitch from Holiday.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
And with 2 strikes on him, Milton Bradley's got to be careful here. Pitch on the way. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Struck him out, and the side is retired. He's got 8 shutout innings under his belt.
All he has to do is keep his focus and composure in the ninth.
They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. The Mariners still looking for a run. And to lead it off, here's Jimmy Rollins. He flew out his last time up. And the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rollins.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count, coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away. And Ruiz settles in. A runner on first, no outs. First pitch on the way. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
1-0 pitch, a sinker that tails outside, 2-0. Lined hard down the left field line. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double.
Well, this happens a lot. You bring in a reliever, possibly the specialist, or just a guy to try to get a nice fresh arm in there. A lot of times these pitching changes result in an extra base hit like we just saw. He had a great AB right there, though.
And batting is Shane Victorino. Boy, what a chance he's got for Philadelphia. No outs, runners at second and third. He deals. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1. That is strike two, and now the hitter behind Brandon League. He's in charge.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
You're out.
Split finger pitch, got him. That's out number 1.
It's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game.
So, here's the bat. Placido Polanco. Lifetime, he's hit 2 for 7 off League. Sinker misses badly, 1-0. And Polanco is swinging a miss. That'll even up the count with that strike.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
That one's drilled to short, and it falls in. Phillies a chance to score. And bango, he slams into him. And out. The catcher stood him up and made the play. Real fine job at the plate. So much to do there. Had to hang on to it, block the plate. He got it done.
Well, it makes it tough when you know you're going to take the hit. You have to catch the ball and protect it so that you don't let go when you get nailed. He holds on. Great play.
Here is Ryan Howard. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Well, they're starting to pull away right now, Gary. I mean, 3-run lead in the 9th inning. Every additional run takes that much more pressure off your pitcher.
Well, the decision here obviously is a great respect for the hitter. He's going to get the free pass.
Yeah, but I'm not sure either of these guys likes this. They'd like to go at each other and have the challenge and see who could come out on top.
Right now we have the teams doing their best to get on base, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Cardinals. The Phillies in second. Third spot, the Braves. Fourth, the Pirates. And we've got the Marlins ranked 5th.
You're near the top of the league lead in on-base percentage. You have to be a very patient team, but you also have to have a group of people who aren't afraid to swing with 2 strikes. Anytime you're hitting with 2 strikes, you have a panic and you chase pitches. Watch this team, though. They get 2 strikes. They are still patient, waiting for that good pitch to hit. They'll foul off bad pitches. They're doing anything they can to get on base.
And there's Mangini. He pulls it in, and that's the end of the inning. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Philadelphia up 3. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. Trying to get things going here. Home half of the 9th inning. You can feel that crowd rallying behind him right now. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1.
Well, he's dazzled them out on the mound here in this one. He's shut them down, keeping them off the board. Only 3 runners left on base, and they really haven't even challenged the defense.
0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, he's got good movement on that cut fastball, and it tailed right beyond his bat. Couldn't make contact.
Struck him out, and that's one away, and 2 outs now, away from a shutout.
Well, about 3 innings ago, I was wondering whether or not he'd be able to last into the late stages of this game. I think he answered those questions emphatically.
And we've got Smoke coming to the plate, lined out in his last at bat. Nobody on base, 1 away. First pitch on the way. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And Rollins with a catch.
This offensive era of baseball, it's tough to come out with shutouts, but he's been phenomenally good today. On top of his game, look to dig up for a little bit extra to get this last hitter out.
Two outs, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. And Holliday misses outside. That's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0. In there at the letters, evening the count, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. Played by Utley. Steve, that was one of the most outstanding pitching performances that we've seen in recent memory. With that final out, he's got a shutout.
Well, he didn't miss a spot the entire game. He had great defensive play behind him, a great all-around team effort. A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And now let's take a look at one player clearly instrumental in this contest. He's our player of the game. And Roy Halladay, what a game we saw from him.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a more dominant display on the mound than what we saw today. He was mixing his pitches well, changing speeds, but the thing you noticed, he didn't throw any pitches over the center of the plate. That's what made it so special. And when he needed it, he could get back and reach back and get that little bit extra when he needed that big out. Made it look easy out there today, Gary.
Funny thing was, I played this game on the 360, so that's why you were seeing trophies pop up, by the way. So, still same fun game.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K
hope you enjoyed it. This was episode 38 of MLB 2K11 on the PS3. Until next time, please subscribe and like, and leave any comments. I'm always looking to hear comments. So.